Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator, where we almost died last episode. It was dreadful. Literally dreadful. Ha ha ha. But also, oh man, it kinda drove me crazy for a bit there. I don't know if I actually want to go through that white door now because I only got this one health, which is gonna be decaying into sickness in a moment. So maybe we just leave it be for now. I just realized this notoriety is probably a bad thing too. Also, we're probably gonna lose someone to this damning evidence. Things aren't going great. They are not going exactly according to plan. But, with luck, all will be well. Okay. Okay. Yep, everything's going according to plan. That got me dread. Great! Because that's what I needed in my life. I need more dread. I was just thinking, you know, what else would I need? Right of the Mother's Mercy, fine, whatever. Ugh. Tower Revik. The blasted stump of a building. The air festers. Whatever power destroyed this place still clings. Only one floor remains above ground, but we suspect more space below. Noted. And we're going to be using you quite a bit today. Because I do desperately need to go through, well, that. As for this, rest, yes. Spend the funds. Or perhaps not, I have vitality. Or, well, it might have decayed already. Funds it is. And let's find out what other exploratory locations might be out there. The Rending Mountains, it has been said, tear the flesh of history. It's generally only been said by people like Christopher Illipoli, rather. But still there are a good region to find the places that daylight history does not recognize. Peculiar terms you used. The Wormers have always been eager to inhabit us. Here are the practices that make us inhospitable to them. There are diagrams. The diagrams are not good to look upon, and none of the practices they depict would allow the subject to survive. Well, that's unpleasant, all round. But an operation of the declining sun. Eesh. Actually, potentially we could upgrade this and then upgrade our invocation here. But first, let's gather more. Gather more. That's Fusine. Fusine. You look like Sanskrit, yes? The Fire Circle Tantra. The one known extant copy of this in Western Europe was stolen from the British Library in 1892. One Harvey Haddington, confessed to the crime and claimed to have eaten it with butter and garlic in a moment of ungovernable whimsy. As you do. I do believe I've read this one as well. I'm curious why I'm getting repeats now. Suppose in the grand scheme of things it doesn't matter, but, well, it matters to me. Alright, entry consultant. Guess who's gonna be next on the chopping block? Well, as soon as this is done, it's gonna be you. Just FYI. Damn it, I didn't expect that extra 10 seconds. I should have, I did not. Good. Good job, Sylvia. Good job. Now, Pope Clifton, I want to have a discussion with you. You see, I think you need to be more powerful. Just a little bit. How about a noonstone? How do you feel about a noonstone? Although, if, as you say, any tool will do, I don't have much use for this whispering amulet. Do I? No. Yes, let's give you that amulet and see how that helps you. Now what have we found? Snow's Keeper. A mountain peak temple of ill-omened aspect. Jewel-bright fungus slicks glow in the snow. None has come here in a generation, but still something moves within. My. And the Vagabond's Map. The river, wrote the sage Mech in the Book of the Centipede, runs through the sands out of myth and into legend. This is the place the centipede was born, they say. The sands of which Mech wrote hide perilous curiosities. And I would love to see what we find there. You belong over there. Stay, please. And put you back where you belong as well. Fire Circle Tantra. Herein, the great hooded princes are shown beseeching the wood to rise and devour an invading Timurid army. The Dapple King, the Honey Tree, and the Seed Twins all deny their request until they enlist the help of a burrowing secret keeper. Curious. What are you? Health. Thank you. I did need that desperately. And through the peacock door, please. Yes, the work is important. I know. That right. Not yet. Not just yet. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. If I can find other resources, maybe we won't have to be there. It would be ideal if we didn't, but, well. We shall see, we shall see. Now, let's... I was afraid of that. I was hoping that wouldn't occur, but, well, here we are. To be kept below the neck, above the waist, in the central hollow of the chest. Oh. That's curious. It increased his other aspect. That's not at all what I wanted. In fact, quite the opposite. Bothersome. Well, good to know that the relevant aspect is not the aspect necessarily of the follower, it's instead the aspect of the gift. Good to know. Irritating to know, in fact. Let me discuss business with you. Just... where's my temporary headquarters gone to? There you are. Or actually, no, discuss cult business. Let's see what his augury creates. Although I've lost people to that, haven't I? Well, we will do what must be done. A low slope-sided rectangle of mud brick in an obscure fold of the desert. It's not remarkable to look at, but Lagoon was counted among the immortal long. And no robber has ever breached his tomb, you say. Curious. Curious. Well, I think it's obvious what we must do. Let's explore somewhere else. The unattended church, please. The minister disappeared one night quite abruptly with his inner circle and the church's chiefest treasures. He is widely assumed to have gone to a better place, possibly a sunny place beside a shining sea. We could recruit his leaderless flock and make this our base of operations. And if we did, what would we gain? Okay. No return is possible, so this... a splendor. Oh, yes. Cover your eyes if you like, it serves no purpose. A 15th order influence. This might be the personal attention of an hour. And it's exactly what I needed. Last night, I satisfied the peacock door, and my action drew the attention of a certain hour. In the golden spaces of the Mansus beyond, I heard the flower maker's promise, and his promise is this: he cannot harm me, and he cannot find me. But if I will only come to him, he will satisfy my desire as I satisfy the peacock doors. In earnest of this promise, my eyes have been opened, and this morning I see glory. And oh, such glory it is. Okay! We can ascend. Oh... But first, this little bit of lore we have here. Part of me wants to explore, but... I mean, this is what I was building to, and I only have so long before it disappears again. Armed with the blackmail material from the burrowing secret keeper, the great hooded princes petition the powers of the wood for a second time and are successful. 1/4 of the Timurid army is devoured by bees, 1/4 drowns themselves, and 1/4 disrobe themselves until nothing remains. Moldy Warp admonitions. Moldy Warp keeps her crowns in the moss and her feet in the dirt, and the trees lock jaw tight. Moldy Warp has these warnings for you. But none of that matters, because in just a moment... Yes. The right of the map's edge. Consume a Splendor, Watchman's Glass, the Illuminate Mysteries, and the Incursus. Little of this flesh remains. I will pass through the tricuspid gate, and I will not return. The watchman awaits me. In his footsteps I will find the glory's light. The understanding is too much for my soul to hold, and so my soul will open. I will not be immortal, I will be more than that. Start. Oh. Cruel. So very cruel. Unfortunately, the person I was interested in is quite dead, so... Well, here we are. Or perhaps not dead, just... trapped. I'm curious if the headquarters... Well, I'm curious what happens with the headquarters. A heterodox church. Even on Sunday morning, there are quirks in the order of service, but most outsiders don't notice. Outsiders are not invited to the ceremonies we hold at chillier hours. And now we simply wait. Just a moment longer. Beneath the world's skin, my follower has committed a dangerous error. The mind is still intact, but the light of Mansus has touched the world here. Excuse me? I have passed through the tricuspid gate and entered the high rooms of the Mansus. The glory is very close here. It leaks through the fabric of the house to contribute its light. I've walked behind the watchman. I've seen the shadow on the stone. Sometimes I hear the hours debate one with another on the matter of the courses of the world. I will not live. I will not die. Perhaps one day I will rise even higher. Oh, yes. Victory. I mean, we must begin another, of course we must. And perhaps we will dive further, but I feel like a pause is needed. It feels good to be immortal again. And, well, let's see what another descent would entail. Yes? Oh. Apostle Entheate. I don't remember what happened, I don't remember who I am, but the dreams have taught me what I must do. Always available after the incursus. For a dancer, I am young and I am strong, and for a time yet I will be beautiful. Or an aspirant. To begin again. Well, there's the choice, isn't it? Apostle Entheate or dancer, and I am inclined towards the apostle. I know what comes after that. Curious, though, curious. Still, I call this a great success. Thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I will see you all very soon.